What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 876 United Facts TV. Now, this video, ladies and gentlemen, will be our preview to our game on Sunday, Manchester United versus Arsenal. So, we will be combining this preview along with our predicted starting 11 for tomorrow's game. Now, at this time, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. Right, so as you guys may know by now, Arsenal are the league leaders, winning their first 5 matches. So they're on 15 points. Now, this hasn't been done in a while by Arsenal, right? Since the Thierry Henrys from back then, right? So it is a contrast in as it relates to how this season has begun for Arsenal than last season. Now they are the team to beat at this point in time. Now persons can say Man United may have the edge going into this fixture, or maybe not. But let's talk about them having the edge. Now, Arsenal have gotten a few injuries, with Odegaard being questionable and other defensive players as well. Thomas Partey, is out for quite some time. Now, the keys to victory for Manchester United in this fixture is firstly to continue their good form. We have to ensure that our defense remains as solid as it is because Arsenal, they have a man up front who will cause issues for our defense line in Gabriel Jesus. Now, as you guys know, he's hardworking, he's a fox in the box, and he has the ability to draw players with him. Now, also, what we need to ensure is that we close down the passing lanes that Arsenal tend to want to play through, right? Because they have lots of creative players out wide and so on and so forth, and they like to keep possession of the ball and to press high. So we need to be cognizant of that, and our defenders need to be on their A game tomorrow. Now, also, what we, Manchester United, need to do in order to score goals is to continue our style of play. I mean, the Ten Hag football is not yet in fruition full 100%. However, we have managed to get Anthony over the line. So, probably if he is starting tomorrow, we'll get into the starting lineup later on in the video. So, if he's starting tomorrow, he can add another dynamic. Now, he is one of the players that are very much so, aware of the Ten Hag style of play. So that is an X factor for us. Now, we need to ensure that we progress the ball without giving it away from midfield, from our defense line, to give the ball to our creative players, Sancho, Ronaldo if he starts, and so on and so forth. So, keys to victory for us, we should press them high, ensure that our defenders are playing just as well as they are, and to be ready to battle tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's move on to our predicted 11 for the game. Now, I believe, as you guys can see here, this will be the lineup I will select. That is De Gea, of course, in the goal. Now, our defense line remains the same. Malacia, Martinez, Varane, and Dalot are back four. Now, this is where my first change takes place. Now, I would change out McTominay, who basically played as a CDM. Now in for him will be Casemiro. Ericsson and Bruno remains for me, and in our front three, I have two changes. So in for Elanga, I have Anthony, and in for Rashford, I have Ronaldo. Now, and I would push Sancho to the left hand side. Now, firstly, before I show you what Ten Hag may select for tomorrow, I will give you the reasons as to why I made changes. Now, firstly, I believe that Casemiro deserves to start now because we know he's one of the best, if not the best, central defensive midfielders in the world. But Ten Hag doesn't seem to want to start new players instantly. apparently they have to earn their game, right? Especially if the starter who is there in their place is playing well. No, back to Casemiro. No, he's the best midfielder in the world, right? CDM rather in the world. No, here's why I said I want to start him instead of McTominay. No, Arsenal, who I mentioned earlier, are leading the table at this point in time, and they are playing tremendous football. No, I would put Casemiro in McTominay's position here as a starter because I believe that he is needed. His qualities and strengths are needed in this game. His ability to break down the play and his ability to progress the ball from the back line forward. Now, I believe this is the right game to start him in. Person may say, hey, he may not take the pressure, but that's bull because he has been under the highest of pressures at Real Madrid. So that is my reason in starting Casemiro. Now, here is why I decided to take out Rashford and Elanga. Now, Elanga, excuse me, has been playing well since he came into the team this season. I think he had patches of good play, but for the most part, below standard. Now, Anthony, reason why I started him is because he knows the Ten Hag system and he is full of guile, and I believe he will give the defenders issues for Arsenal. So that is why I would start him. But knowing our manager, he may not start tomorrow. No, Ronaldo, he came off the bench in the previous game and showed that he is ready and rearing and hungry to start playing for United. Now, another instance or rather reason why I would rather to start Ronaldo is because Rashford does not look like that glue in center forward. Now, if Ronaldo is fit, play him. That is my thing. But Ten Hag is Ten Hag, and I support our manager full 100%. So whatever he desires, that will be done. Now, Rashford's link-up play was poor. And I believe we need Ronaldo to show and to lead from the front in this game in order for us to receive the 3 points for this game, right? So that is my rationale for starting these three players instead of the three that Ten Hag normally starts. Now, let me just make the changes as to what I believe Ten Hag will do. So I believe that instead of Casemiro starting, I think McTominay will come in that position. Now, as it relates to Anthony, let us switch him out here. I believe that where is Rashford? Rashford will be here. Sancho will be on this side of the pitch. And let's put back in Elanga. Here he is. And let's fix it. Now, knowing our manager, I believe this will be our starting lineup, right? So I think that will be the starting 11 for tomorrow. I could be wrong. It could be what I placed on the screen before, but let's see what happens. Now, our players are confident. They're behind our manager. So sky's the limit. So let's see what will happen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to leave your thoughts down below. Do you think that we will cut the 3 points tomorrow, or will we draw the game, or will we lose? We don't know. But based on the grand scheme of things, Arsenal seems to be the most informed team at this point in time. However, as I said earlier on, they have injuries. So will that play a part in how tomorrow's game goes? And on the contrary, Manchester United are on the upward trajectory, right? Signed new players, right? All the signings have been completed, yada yada yada. As well as we are confident and raring to go as we have managed to win our last 3 games, right? So will that play a part? And our manager seems to be getting a kick out these players. So let us see what will happen. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. to 876 United Fox TV. And let's see what goes on tomorrow when the game is played.